Good morning, Joe Convertino Jr. from CH Insurance. What do you think about the Ryder Cup so far?
There's a Ryder Cup this weekend?
Oh, no, there really isn't. But we're watching it on TV. There's Jordan Spieth, folks.
I love it.
We're watching it live. Thank you, Anna, for giving us the TV set. We're watching it live. Who's in the bunker? Clark? I don't know who that is. Maybe it's Homa.
Fleetwood,
okay. He's a European. Folks, this has been, so far, I wrote an article, as you probably know. Maybe you read it in the Eagle newspapers. It came out on Wednesday, and I thought that it was going to be a toss-up. Oh, was I wrong? Because I was matching all of the statistics of the team. How old the average age is. What is their average world rank? How many Ryder Cups has the total team played in? What is the combined Ryder Cup record? It was like, okay, that's the way it is. There is some intangible that we don't know about and nobody else knows about. It could be the ghosts over there in Europe. I have no idea. Joe, what is it, do you think?
Well, we were talking about the statistic earlier.
Yes.
We have not won on foreign soil in 30 years.
30 years?
So, what do they do differently over there?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't think anybody knows. They do claim, there are claims from the European team. Whenever they win, they say, well, we're more of a team atmosphere. We're more of a, we like to be teammates more than we do play for our own particular country, so to speak, because they come from Spain, they come from Italy, they come from Europe, they come from Ireland, they come from, over there. And there may be something to that because the Americans can't say, they have to say they're from the United States, all right? Everybody says they're the United States. Maybe there's a different little kind of a camaraderie that they build up because they're from different countries in Europe.
Correct.
The United States is a country, Europe.
Well, don't forget, a lot of those Europeans are playing and making big money in America. So now they go back to Europe and just live it, sleep it, drink it for the country that they grew up in.
Joe,
where they're all, 80% of them are on our tour.
Well, yesterday you have to, in golf, as you know, playing competitive golf, some days you go out there to play and you say to yourself, oh, my goodness, what am I even doing swinging a golf club? I don't even belong playing. I shouldn't even be playing golf anymore. That happens to everybody. It happened to Jack Nicklaus. It happened to Arnold Palmer. It happened to Bobby Jones. It happened to all of the great Ben Hogan. It happens to everyone. And then there are some days when you can't do anything wrong. As your friend Victor Hovland did this morning. That's all you could.
Oh, my God. 9-7.
Now, 9
What's 9-7 mean, Perry? That's too high for me to think.
That means
7 holes left, they won by 9.
It means that Victor Hovland won 9 holes. The match was over with. Wow. They didn't, after 9 holes, he didn't have to play the rest of the match. That's after 9 holes. I mean, that is like, well,
he had a partner.
Oh my goodness, folks!
You can't believe that, can you?
No, it's very difficult for me to believe. But I'm going to tell you that yesterday, watching those matches yesterday, there were a couple of things that were really. I'm happy they happened. For example, all of the negative publicity about Zach Johnson picking Justin Thomas, for example. And Justin Thomas was playing with his buddy Jordan Spieth. And the two-man, the best ball. I'm going to call it the best ball because they can call it whatever they want to over there. It's the best ball, folks. It's easy for all of us to understand. Whoever wins the hole, you have a team event. Whoever has the best score, that's the score that you post for your team.
But it's really called foursomes.
Yes. Okay, Joe, you can call it foursomes. And it is. It's foursomes. And people like to do that. Some of the people here in the United States talk about foursomes.
They do?
Of course they do.
Not at the Calvary Club.
No, but good. Okay, so, but here's and Jordan Spieth did not have a good back nine at all. Justin Thomas literally carried him through the whole backside, which was really good because our friend Jim Nance, as you know, we like to toss out some names here every once in a while, folks. Our friend Jim Nance pointed that out as well. All right, about Justin Thomas playing exceptionally well. But when you look at the other matches, and Brooks Koepka under pressure needed to make shots and putts, and he made it, all right? Then he was from Live, correct?
Correct.
Well, it came down to the last hole on 3 matches, and they won 3 matches. I thought it was going to end up maybe 5-3. Hopefully it would have been 5-3, not 6, because you're talking 1 point for each match, and if they tie, it's 1/2. The first team to 14, correct, is going to win. So the Europeans have a healthy lead. Who's playing now? Who's playing now?
Perry, the morning rounds. Okay, because I got up and watched
you got up. You tell us about the morning rounds.
Well, I got up 20-6, but saw Rahm in the guy with Hatton with the beard. It was tied, and they won 16 and 17. Rahm almost hit a hole in one.
Oh my God!
Okay, so that was over. So it's 9.5 to 2.5 going in the afternoon.
Yep, there it is, right there. Yeah, it was on the TV set. People were not sure how the Ryder Cup would be received in Italy because it's never been played in Italy before. Right? Italy has not exactly been a mecca for golf, correct? And in the world, so to speak. Look at the stands. Does that not look like the Open? The British Open, does that not look at that?
It's awesome.
That is,
and the weather looks great.
Oh,
so glad the weather.
Short sleeve shirts. It is just it's one of those things. It's one of the events that's very difficult to ignore here in the United States or even in Europe. When Ryder Cup comes every 2 years, folks, this is what happens. Look at not only the course. Oh, there's Rory. What is Rory going to do now? He's on the tee. Look at him. He didn't shave either.
Well, they say they're nervous on the first tee.
Everybody, yes.
Why would you be nervous? Would you be nervous, Barry?
Come on. Are you kidding me? But I have never. Come on. You played basketball at a very high level, and you tell me that you weren't nervous before a game?
That's a good question. You mean at tip? You probably get the
Of course.
Juices are flowing.
The referee, when that whistle blows and he throws that ball up, you got to be kidding me.
You're right. What about you for baseball?
The same thing. Of course, when you're playing 130 games in a season, it's a little different. You know what I mean? It's more like a job. But when you play basketball, what do you play? 20 games, 25, 30 games in a season. When that ref throws that ball up, I believe that all of the great players have that little thing in their stomach, that little butterfly, that little jitter. Knot. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But then you got to settle down, right? You got to settle down, folks. This is going to be a wonderful Ryder Cup. You've got to watch it. The spirit that is being displayed on television from the Europeans, by the way, and the Italians, because you know that the Italians are not. They have never. Yes,
I bet you they have great food after their matches.
Yeah, but look at the golf course. There, that's Victor. Is that Victor?
Yeah.
Who is
Perry?
That? Victor's got the club in his hand.
I don't know. They're saying things about what's going on. Teams spreading some germs. Where's Ricky Fowler today? He's the only player that's not playing today.
Okay,
from the U.S.
All right. Well, somebody was bound to be in that position.
Yeah, okay. I guess you're right.
Somebody has to be on basketball. You can't have 15 people playing in a basketball game, right?
You're right.
There are 5, and then there are 6 and 7 and 8. And then where do you go from there?
You got to have subs. You got to have quality subs.
Yes, you do. Or you can't win. Think about that, right? In any team sport. You can't just have a starting lineup and expect to win.
Right.
In basketball, it's 5. No, it's not 5. It might be 8 or 9 or 10.
You're right. Perry, I want a quick question for you. What the role with what's going on with these scores, okay, in points. What is the role of the captains and the vice captains? What would you say Zach Johnson's saying to his team? I mean, you're legendary.
After yesterday,
move on.
It's very difficult to kind of predict what a captain would say because it depends upon that captain's personality. And when you played for a basketball coach, you know that there are some coaches that you played for that whatever they say, it resonates with you. Some coaches coach with fear. Some coaches coach with logic. John Wooden from UCLA certainly didn't coach from a point of view of fear. He put the onus on the players. They're the ones that have to produce. And I think once you throw it back to the team individually in their own mind, what does this represent for them to get right down to the bottom of their gut to perform? That's where we're going with this. I don't know what Jack. I've listened to Zach Johnson. He doesn't seem to be like a motivational speaker to me.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He's sort of more laid back about all of this. And Luke Donald as well, but Luke Donald was really pumped. Was he pumped? And when Rahm made that putt uphill on the last hole, on the 18th hole, when they were tied, I just couldn't believe it.
It's unbelievable. They had 5 chip-ins, I think, yesterday.
To make the birdie, 3 eagles, unbelievable.